My name is Peter Iwanowicz. I am the chair of County Executives McCoy's committee that's looking at the health and safety of crude oil issues as a result of an application that's here in Albany that would bring in other crude oil across the county. So we're really looking at the panoply of issues that face the county and trying to advise the county executive in terms of the health and safety issues associated with the current situation of crude oil. But more importantly, you know, if a heavier, dirtier form of crude oil is going to be moving through our county, what does that mean overall? So the committee was formed in May, and I've been reaching out to different members, and some of them are here today, and you'll hear them talk. You know, on an ad hoc basis, coming together with this recommendations as quick as possible for the county executive to act on. And I'm here today really pleased to announce on behalf of the county executive the creation of a county hotline that residents of Albany County can call if they are experiencing strong odors from crude oil, whether it be at the storage facilities at the port or anywhere along the rail lines. If there's a strong odor of petroleum, we want to hear from residents. The phone number will be set up starting today for residents to call. It is actually 211. And this is important. This is not to be confused with 911. Obviously, that's a dedicated line for emergencies. If there's an emergency situation, people should be calling that line. But really, the 211 line is set up to take information from the public about the odors. But for me, just to sort of sum up, I mean, the committee that I'm overseeing and working on is really conducting an overall environmental health assessment of the crude oil activities in Albany County. And we're really grateful that one of the earliest recommendations that the committee raised was the creation of this odor hotline. Residents have asked for this. We'll hear shortly from some experts of working with them about why this is important. And it's really a strong testament, I think, and this is why I'm grateful as not only an Albany County resident, but somebody working closely with the county executive of moving quickly to set up something very simple that can provide really valuable data and an opportunity for the public to weigh in on the concerns that they have here.
I'd like to start off by thanking County Executive McCoy and Chairman Peter Iwanowicz, first of all, for inviting me to serve on this really very important committee, but also for setting up this odor hotline. This is a critical step in addressing the concerns that nearby residents have regarding their exposure to potentially toxic pollutants associated with operations, crude oil operations at the Port of Albany. This is a critical step in addressing the concerns that nearby residents have regarding their exposure to potentially toxic pollutants associated with operations, crude oil operations at the Port of Albany. One of the reasons, and I think one of the main benefits of having this odor hotline set up is that it will provide a means to quantify what is happening in the nearby neighborhoods. It'll give people an opportunity when they smell odors to call the hotline and say, I'm smelling something, it's bad. The hotline operators can take down the date, the time, who's calling, and thereby we get a running record of all of the incidents where odors from this facility are causing some kind of effect on nearby residents.
First, I want to applaud County Executive McCoy for taking a proactive stance against the purported, supposed dangers of crude oil and setting up the odors hotline. I am the regional director for the NAACP, and as that, I am a part of the state and the national board of the NAACP. Within the NAACP, there is an environmental justice committee, and we have worked on these issues for many, many years across the country and in many, many states. I intend to, as a part of this committee, I intend to reach to the national NAACP in order to get their opinions that they might have about what is going on.
We will continue to speak with the people and talk with the people. As the county legislature's health board representative on the health board, we have been working very hard trying to understand our true role. Our county executive did put a moratorium in place, so he is trying to protect all the work we did, and especially our residents of Albany County. Hopefully, we all can get together with my Resolution 72 that I wrote in February and his moratorium, and we could provide extra blanket coverage for our residents. If our people are in fear, we're in fear.
Again, just to reiterate what I said at the beginning, the phone number for the hotline is 211. It's designed to take information about strong odors of petroleum. It's not to be confused with the emergency hotline of 911. That's really, if there's a dire situation, immediately do that. So the public, we want to hear from you. 211 for odor hotlines on crude oil.